the music go down or just quiet?
Oh, what? Whoa. Wait. Where's all of you here? You should all still be down at Penn and Favors greeting the Queen and celebrating our victory over the Spanish Armada.
Down goes Spain.
What does that have to say for ourselves?
Benches.
Good seats!
There are seats here. Well, let that be a lesson today. The early bird that kept the worm, and in this case, the worm be a bare sting and not yet to be decorated. Well, speaking of, crimes, sleuths, hide the out here with that most auspicious banner.
My most auspicious banner coming right up, my lord. Most auspicious indeed. 'Twas drafted upon the finest canvas, illuminated with gilded ink, inlaid by a silent monk just before he did utter his first words and break his vow. Perfection. That is until I dropped it in a puddle and tried to dry it off and accidentally erased it and had to remake the whole thing. Cursed puddles. Spring up out of nowhere. Oh.
You think the banner be upside down?
What? No, I can read it just fine from here. About it. Oh, no, I cannot.
Now it is backwards. That means must bring the bottom to the top.
Oh, smart me some backwards and just be wherefore thou art confused.
It's still backwards.
What? Oh, God, thou art demanding. You're not going to talk about anything that's been bossing me around.
I am my boss.
What I mean? There. Good. Let us away then, Jenny.
Wait, you did it? Oh! By the Hortenzio. Good help be hard to find.
Help!
What
These
now?
dogs are so heavy, and all of you are just sitting there watching me suffer.
Stop there in the name of the law!
Oh, it's good to see you, Hank. How you doing?
Ah, indeed, Cornelius. So now drop thine ill-gotten gains.
Oh, Hank, I understand. You see, there's a bit of a misunderstanding.
I understand most well, Cornelius.
Oh, no, I'm serious, Hank. You see, there's this woman that I met.
There's always a woman, Cornelius, or a man, or some other person of indescribable beauty.
I mean, thank you, Hank, but I'm serious. This is a misunderstanding.
Just drop it, Cornelius.
Hank, I don't think that's a good idea.
I said, drop it.
Fine.
Thank thee.
I cry pardon, my lady!
Worry not, my lady. I have just stopped this misguided miscreant from absconding with my belongings.
Misguided miscreant! I met this most charming young creature at the gate and made them give me their assistification with my belongings!
Oh, no.
And now I see mine only error was trusting that they would make it to their intended destination instead of being discarded upon the boards of a stage!
You made me do it!
Now that be true. But I thought they'd stolen it from me.
Wherefore it's not been theirs?
Well, they be the leader of the Thieves Guild.
They are. Now what?
I mean, it's more of a joint committee, there's an election.
That is not, my darling. I would not judge a person on the occupation any more than I would on their shoe size.
3.
That was adorable.
My apologies, my lady. Here, let me assist thee with thy things. Thou must be new to the Shire of Mount Hope. I be Sheriff Hank Woodson.
Sheriff Hank, and Dolores said to keep an eye out for thee.
And Dolores, thou art a Penworthy?
Who I? A patient of Penworthy of the Barrack of one Queen Penworthy's, niece of the Lady Mayor Dolores Ann Penworthy, chatelaine to her household, and a member of the Penworthy Placement Program.
Penworthy Placement Program?
Who I? If the Shire is in need of Penworthy, the Penworthy Placement Program provides a professional Penworthy person.
Well, we already have 2 Penworthys on this Shire, and I think that that's quite enough. We're presently pleased with our present population of
Penworthys. Of course, that's Please, Sheriff.
This is from the Lady Mayor. Dear Hank,
"'Tis with great heaviness that I inform you that I must away on some family business. While I am loath to leave my beloved Shire of Mount Hope at such an auspicious time, know that I would not, 'twere not of great import. Appassionata will take care of my household while I am gone as its chatelaine, and will provide the proper percentage of Penberthy upon the Shire. However, there is something I must ask of thee. The people need a mayor that knows them, that knows the Shire. Appassionata is greatly some and all. However, she probably thinks Cornelius Cornerstone is a beauteous creature, and not the leader of a totally legitimate criminal organization."
The two realities can exist at the same time.
And so, Hank Woodson, I do name thee interim mayor of the Shire of Mount Hope. Best of luck, my dear. Thy boss, Dolores Ann Penberthy.
Interim mayor, congratulations, Hank. Or should I say Mayor Hank?
thank thee, Cornelius.
And a follow-up question for you there, bud. So, thou art the mayor of Mount Hope now. Who will be the sheriff?
I know not. I suppose I need to appoint someone.
I probably should. So, thou art saying up to present there being no sheriff of Mount Hope?
Well, I mean,
Well, Hank, you know, it's Samhain, lots of weird things are gonna happen. I'm probably gonna go do a couple of Irish things. Why not?
Congratulations, Mayor Hank! Everyone, let us have accolades for our new mayor!
what's that?
Oh, that's it, please. P.S. That stands for Penberthy's signature. That cannot be both the mayor and the sheriff. 'Twould create a conflict of interest. Therefore, Appassionata will be taking over as the civic skill leader for the time being. How hard can it be? Decorating committee, go!
Decorating? We have a decorating committee? Well, that were amazing!
No balance.
I suppose all that needs to be done now is to teach these goodly gentles how to conduct themselves on this most auspicious of festival days. Now, what we need to do is... As I was saying...
Conducting rebels in the absence of the master of rebels, were we? What a foul concept!
I would ne'er dream of it. Goodly gentles, let me introduce to you our esteemed master of revels, Sir Terence Stick.
Well, here's that I arrived in the nick of time, for that applause was weak! Not without lack of enthusiasm, of course, simply lack of proper technique. So, optimal clapping is achieved by aligning one's hands in a 45-degree angle, like so. Yes, this is your cue, follow along. Now, overlap your hands slightly, thus, and with consistent and controlled pressure, everyone. Clap. It would appear that my presence hereupon is necessary for instruction and proper decorum around Your Majesty. We are here to enjoy ourselves, are we not? Well, frivolity is very serious business.
I love thy patience, Sir Terence.
Thank thee. Would you care to begin by teaching these goody people how to curtsy?
Oh, 'twould be my pleasure. Anyone who does desire to learn how to curtsy, rise you up in this moment. Be not shy. Anyone who does desire to learn, then. First things first, we shall place our arms to the sides, palms facing upwards. This is to show thy peaceful intentions. Next, I'm going to show you my ankles, try not to get excited. Yeah, now. Let us rise back up and try that all together. Arms out, swing that leg. Yeah. And that's how it's done, my dears. Very nice indeed.
Now, for those of you that wish to learn how to bow, I shall be thine instructor, so listen closely. We shall begin by first removing any hats from off of our heads and placing them at the opening, facing our forearms so as not to share our life's pleasing things. Next, we are going to put our arms out to the sides, just as the courtiers did, and for the same reason, to show that we have no weapons hidden up our sleeves, even if we do. Next, we are going to take our favorite leg, point it out, and turn the foot out past 45 degrees, about 60, 80 if thou canst, to the point to show off like that.
Her Majesty loves a well-defined calf.
Did I interrupt while I was talking, Hank?
Yes, whatever you
I thought not. Now we are going to bow at the waist and cast our glances downwards. Monarchs, you see, are like wild animals. Looking one in the eyes, a challenge of dominance. A challenge, assuredly, you shall lose. Now rise you up. Let us see how well that's stuck, shall we? Hats off, arms out, favored foot forward, foot turned out, bend at the waist, eyes down, rise. Good enough.
Right. Now, from our favorite part. Thou should show thy enthusiasm at seeing the Queen by shouting, God save the Queen! God save the Queen! And so love thy enthusiasm. Now, we are going to say it first, and then you repeat it back loud and proud, aye? Aye. So well, oncely, twicely, thricely. God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!
Excellent, well. Now, pair that with the bow or the curtsy that we just learned, and let's try it again. Remember, we will say it first, and you repeat it back, aye?
Back.
Oncely, twicely, thricely. God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!
That's very well done, very well done.
Honor and pleasure to announce our sovereign royalty, Queen Elizabeth Regina Gloriana. God save the Queen!
God save the Queen!
And God save you all, pretty set yourselves at ease.
Thank you, Your Majesty.
Our Queen returning from having bested the Spanish Armada! From myself, Master of Rebel Service, Stick, I extend my utmost congratulations to you, Queen Elizabeth.
Why, thank you, Master Stick. Joyous gatherings are our people united is a virtue worth fighting for.
Indeed, Your Majesty, well spake. Would you introduce your court to the glorious people?
Absolutely, but we think they can do them themselves. So, Leonard, could you start us off on a good foot?
Good. I am Sir Leonard Garraway, Captain of the Yeoman Guard, and not only am I a staunch protector for Her Majesty, but I am a conduit for all of you, our good people.
Thank you, Your Majesty. Salutations all. I am Dr. John D., Royal Astrologer, Alchemist, Advisor to Her Majesty on all things natural and supernatural. As I have been on this progress before, I have a better idea of what this raucous shire hath in store. To wit, Lagubrium generalis, which is Latin for general hijinks. So do thy worst, Mount Hope. I am prepared.
Light-hearted speech, that's what I did.
Oh, I would heed my words were I thee, Contessa Faustina. This place presenteth possibilities infinite, 'tis most daunting.
Wait, daunting? I find what I've come upon here so far to be quite quaint and fascinating,
Tessa Faustina hath
the right of it. Prithee, introduce yourself to these good people.
Of course, Your Majesty. Melio in controversy, Maltopians. My greetings are extended to all of thee. I am Faustina Nardone, Contessa dell'Edizione. This is my friend Elmer. I am a mathematician hailing from the house of Medici. My brain is a Venus of flytrap of numbers and calculations. However, my only job today is to strengthen the relations betwixt Inglaterra and Florence. Vedemo!
Faustina, when there be something strange in thy shire, who art thou going to call? That's me.
The hero finally speaks. Step you forward, Drake.
On your word, Your Majesty.
Good people, we present to you the Vice Admiral of our Navy, a legendary privateer, and a hero against the Spanish Armada, Sir Francis Drake.
Now I wish I could express just how humbled I be by all of thy praise and admiration. Hello there in the back. Unfortunately, I simply be not humbled. Sir Francis Drake is a household name, and my visage shines bright in all of thine imaginations. And ever since my sponsorship from Nike, the Greek goddess of victory, I found defeating the Spanish Armada was quite simple, Your Majesty, and it's time to focus on the finer things in life. My own personal brand. And remember, everyone, thou art the real heroes. Thank thee all for thy time. I've been Sir Francis Drake.
The shameless self-promotion out of the way, it's time to get to the business of today. Last we were here, Malto, it was our natal day, and that did show us immense kindness. And we should like to start to repay some of that kindness. Bring out the chest!
Exactly whose of, or should I say, exactly what is this chest, Your Majesty?
This ludicrously capacious chest is one war chest captured from our final battle against the Spanish Armada.
And I can assure all gathered here, che il petto tiene molto. You understand Italian, right?
I think it means it's full of gold. But of all of the bits and bobs inside of this chest, Your Majesty, this is the most significant. It's known as it's known as the scepter of Tutia, and it is said to represent ambition, wealth, power, individual excellence, and guidance. Easy, Tiger. And it is in my opinion, Your Majesty, that this scepter should belong to the best that Mount Hope has to offer.
Aye. Well, very well. Good people of Mount Hope Shire, this treasure, this scepter, is yours to control.
Gramercy, Your Majesty. Who shall we entrust this treasure to?
We'll show you our testifies upon that. All right, maybe one of you will lead us perchance?
Most greatly. Mayhap I could simply take a peep.
Oh, I do not say this lightly, Sir Barons. One more step and I will turn thee into paste. Huh?
This doggy, the creditor's most valiant for passing on to Penn, and yet I see none better than I to do the deed.
Aren't either of you truly fit enough to disperse the treasure? Fit enough? I can run the entire Shire in 2 minutes. I did it this morning. Clearly, this is a job for me, Pippa Glenfinnan.
Oh, dear sister, what qualifications dost thou possess in parsing wealth amongst the people? I cannot think of why anyone would entrust thee.
You've asked my affairs, Settlin.
Oh, but thy affairs always come back to me due to our common last name, and I would not want thee to bring disgrace to Glenfinnans everywhere.
Disgrace. They're just like playing architect, building like tiny houses and charging people their arms for spaces and for fun defenses.
Now hold thy tongue. I leave people satisfied with their living quarters and business spaces, and that's a Glenfinnan guarantee.
We might as well call thee Cornelius Carmen School.
Why am I in this? I haven't even said anything.
All right, that will be that.
Seize this at once and put the scepter down. Honestly. Now, we know Master Stickler is the leader of the Rebels Guild and the Master of Rebels, obviously. Affectionate of Penn, and we met up at the gates, and we obviously see the relationship that she has with Lady Dolores, our Lady Mayor, and so that is clearly the leader of the Civics Guild. But the two of we should like like to know why thou thinkest thyself more deserving than thy fellow fellows, and so, where are thy manners?
Your Majesty, my name be Declan Glenfinnan, Realtor of the Shire and leader of the market-disrupting Merchants Guild. Dearest apologies, Your Majesty, for my and my sister's lack of decorum.
Well, we accept your apology, we would think thy sister can answer for herself.
Indeed, I can, Your Majesty. I am Pippa Glenfinnan, dealer of the Shire and leader of the multifaceted Cross Guild. I do apologize for our lack of manners. Sometimes my brother and I can bring out the worst in each other.
We may empathize with that. Our sister was something of a terror herself. Such rash enjoyment of dark humor, thou mayest be the leader of the Thieves Guild?
Oh, Your Majesty, Cornelius Corningstone, the red herring at your service. Now, Your Majesty, I assure you, the Thieves Guild wants nothing to do with all the machinations of this day. We plan on staying entirely to our own business.
Well, most unusual behavior for Mount Hope's Thieves Guild.
Listen, we're still recovering our reputation after the whole Queen of Thieves debacle.
Aye, now this has given us a brilliant idea. Clearly there is some competition betwixt all of the guilds, thieves excluded, of course. And we thought we have a brilliant idea for how to disperse this treasure.
I wonder if we're thinking the same thing, Your Majesty.
Should we say it on three?
On three.
1, 2, 3.
Tournament of Guilds!
Jinx, how long is this a read?
No, that's 40 days.
Now, a tournament of guilds shall be held to decide who shall gain control of this treasure. For every bout of revelry that your guild inspires, you shall receive points. Oh, taken into account by our own Countess of Addition, the Contessa Faustina Nardone, and the winner shall receive not only the treasure, but the trophy of the Scepter of Tutia.
Your Majesty, if I may, we receive points for revelry, but what exactly counts as revelry?
I too would like a clarification. Know that I need one. It's mostly for my sister, Your Majesty. All right.
Very well, a clarification it shall be. Cornelius Corningstone, please step you forward.
Aye, Your Majesty.
Would you really do something to make us smile?
I can certainly try, Your Majesty. Gully gentles, being at Samhain, I have been visited by witches of Ireland. And they have taught me some of their foul magics, which I will demonstrate for you now.
A tournament of revelry. It's time for us to shine like the stars we are.
Oh, we're not going to scepter. Yes, he's giving us the closer.
Absolutely.
Look at the craftsmanship on this.
No, not the
Hey, we need room to breathe. Everyone, back me up.
Hey, this is serious. He's not breathing. It's hard to stop.
His doublet is contributing. Does anyone have a knife or a sword or anything like that? That is not what we need to be doing.
This dagger, it was given to me by Brother Timothy.
Talk to me. You all right? Sorry that happened. It's all right. But you have to relax. Still a bit, all right? Come on.
I beg your pardon, Majesty. I know not what came o'er me.
Tis all right, we are just glad thou art well, yes?
I am still light-headed, Majesty.
Oh, well, thou must have my blood all over thy face. It would make anyone woozy.
Prithee, may I withdraw, Majesty?
Of course. Sir Baron, this is a lovely time for some preview of the revelry that we have to see this day. Go for it.
Oh! Nothing gets the people going like a brand new holiday. Let today be known as the most spicely pumpkin beverage day.
10 points to the Siskins Guild.
Souvenir guild pins available at the Import Mistress for purchase, courtesy of the Merchants Guild.
Free alcohol for everyone, courtesy of the Crafts Guild. Right, turns out you can't give away alcohol to people, so all bars are operational, courtesy of the craft scale.
Points of peace. See how merry this festival day might be for the rebel contest.
Oh,
Dr. D.
I beg your pardon for my episode, Majesty. I think it best if I withdraw to the carriages and forego the festival day.
Oh, please, Dr. D, let's talk to thee and not the tequila from last night. Your Majesty, in the Navy, we call this a hangover. And look at these spectacles, you don't need that.
Wait, the 40 guy eyes are blood red.
Get thee not too close, for I am a man accursed. Some months ago, I was conducting arcane experiments in my tower at Trebon. I believe that I had translated one of Merlin's codices that would have permitted me to commune with the angels. I did connect with an otherworldly being, but I was tricked, for it was no angel, rather something far more malevolent. I managed to banish it, but as I did, it cursed me, saying that as I thirsted so for knowledge and power, I would no longer be satisfied except by that which is the very essence of life itself.
What in Her Majesty's bum roll is that supposed to mean?
At the time, I know not, but soon, food and drink no longer pleased me as it once had, and now that I have tasted the Comtesse's blood, I can hear every heartbeat on this dais, and in the groundling throng.
So thou art suggesting, hang on, am I getting this right, that thou didst sign a demonic bargain, and all it gave thee was a lack of appetite and great hearing, sign up me and the entire Navy. That sounds amazing.
Yes, Sir Francis, I have a newfound hunger. I fear I am become what the Greeks called Lamia, what the Romans called Strides, and what in the east of Europe from whence I have of late returned, they are called vampire!
Vampire. A vampire. Legend says vampires are immortal beings of great power. Imagine the money one could make with power like that.
For fuck's sake, Declan. And the curse upon myself.
But wherefore did the scepter affect thee? So I mean, is going to be any wood, jewels, silver?
Silver! Silver, yes. The purest of metals. It must have power to disrupt the impure essence of the vampire. Majesty, use it again and kill me now, for I know not what monster I become, and I do not wish to discover it.
Nay, we shall do no such thing. We know who thou art. Thou art John Dee, our most trusted advisor, our healer, and the brightest mind in all of England. Truly, if anyone may find a cure for thy curse, it is thyself, and no curse may change that. So we charge you by order of the ground to find a cure. Besides, we have a treasure to disperse, a tournament of guilds to get to, and, well, what is All Hallows Eve without some sort of supernatural occurrence, aye? Though it is best probably to stay away from any additional blood we see, right?
Oh, Dottore, I could assist thee with my research.
Wait to see what they do for body mass.
Well, I run a tight laboratory, Contessa. Dost thou think thou can keep up?
Oh, aye, Dottore. I can calculate the average airspeed velocity of a European swallow without an abacus and
You mean you or the bird? In any event, I shall be most grateful for thy assistance. Majesty, if we may withdraw.
Absolutely.
Yes.
Now the doctor hath his assistant, and we have a tournament of guilds to begin. Good people, are you prepared?
Just a moment, Your Majesty. When shall this tournament begin?
As soon as we step foot off of this stage. Aye, and indeed. Good people, we hope that you go out and embrace the spirit of the day, revel with your guilds, and make some merriment of thy very own. Keep in good humour, and perhaps keep your humours inside your bodies for John Dee's sake, right? We shall see you upon the streets, our glorious people.
God save the Queen!
So no grandfather yet, at least.
I had a semblance of right.